Hi,
Hi, Prana. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine too. Thank you very much. Okay, when was the last time we met? I think we had a session a few days ago.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very much. Okay, I think we have taken more than two sessions. This is not our second session.
Yeah, this is our second session
This is
together.
our second session.
Second. Yes.
Oh, I definitely remember our previous session, but I thought we had taken sessions before that also. I don't know what happened. Okay, in any case,
No.
okay. So the other tutors that you have you taken any other sessions in between?
Y- Yes, yes, I have.
Okay. How did they go? Did the tutors tell you anything? Give you any feedback?
Yeah, the one thing that every tutors are pointing out is my vocabulary, that I need to work on my
Hmm.
vocabulary. I need to get time out of my routine, and then I have to, I have to work on it. So
Hmm.
that's the only thing, common thing that I am getting from all of them.
Hmm. Okay. Well, perhaps somewhere around the end of the session, if you have more time, we'll discuss it. For now, actually, we have a very good topic. One of the topics that which I don't usually miss. It's about financial literacy and management. Okay.
Okay.
And since we all are working professionals here, we can actually discuss that. So, what is your strategy usually with with your salary? Do you like to save it or invest it?
Save, save is the
Save it is
investment,
just
right?
in a bank. You save it. Investment is an active, investment
Oh,
in shares
oh,
and real
okay,
estate, gold, and so on.
okay. I actually do both the thing, because I think you should be. I was not aware of this. I was very ignorant about all this finance management earlier, but now I am slightly becoming, more literate, or maybe I'm becoming more aware.
Mhm.
So I really think that it's important to invest, just because of the future security.
Hmm.
So, and in when it comes, I mean, when investment, uh, how do I say? Oh, okay. I mean, we should invest, and we should invest in, as per our, I mean, first thing that my one of my cousins told me this, that you should learn that you shouldn't just follow someone that they are investing and I'm also investing. You should first learn how the schemes and all of this, right? Like if I talk about mutual funds and all of these things, then you should learn, and you should be ready to, face the risks
Hmm.
that are attached to these investments.
Hmm.
So you have to be ready for the to face the risks, as well as you have to be very, you have to know your which investment will be best suited for you, for yourself. That you need to understand, and then you need to work on. So investment is very important. And I mean, this is my opinion. And
Hmm.
it should be done with, what is it means, it should be done with full knowledge. Then you
Hmm.
should have knowledge, and then you can do it. So
Hmm.
that's what
Then only you can do it, or then only you should do it.
you should do it, right?
Hmm. Okay. And for you, so how did you go about educating yourself on all these aspects?
Yeah. The only platform is for me is YouTube. I mean, I
Hmm.
talk to people. I talk to my colleagues, or my cousins, or my, I mean, the superiors of mine. So I talk to them, I get inputs from them, and I also research. I research in,
Okay, research.
yeah, on the internet. I mean, in YouTube or Google, I try to get inputs from different people, and then I just see my, I mean, obviously it should be based on your salary and your expenditures and all of them.
Expenditures.
Yeah. So based on that, I talk to my parents as well, and then I do my investment.
Okay. Hmm. And usually, what opportunities, what domains have you selected for your investment? Like, tell me a little about your investment portfolio.
Domains means the I
Yeah,
didn't
like,
get, but
is it mutual funds? Is it shares,
oh
gold,
yeah, yeah.
real?
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really have a, I mean, had a desire to, to invest in mutual funds because I really was hearing from people that, they are
Hmm.
getting good, um good
Returns, we can say.
returns, returns. Yeah. So that's why I just, as I had a desire to do investment in mutual funds, so I have that, and as well with that I my mother uh, is a LIC advisor, so I
Okay.
have LIC as well.
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
I also do have a personal provident fund, which is very good for your, for future. Obviously,
Yeah.
all of these are for future, and
Hmm.
so that's all I
Hmm.
have.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, since your mother is in LIC, is she's working. So, what is her job exactly, by the way?
her
Can,
job.
yeah, like your mother's job.
Yeah, she is as she is a LIC advisor, so she, talk to people and help them in choosing the uh, right plans. Plans, yeah,
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, right. Plans, we can say.
yeah.
Okay. Hmm. She talks to people and she helps them. She helps them. There was one place where you missed the S. Similarly, in
Oh,
the beginning, you said both the thing are the same, right? You were asking me the question, save and investment. Again, both the things, plural.
things. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I think her being there for you, like you can call her and ask her. I think she is the sort of person you can just ask her for advice every time you want it, particularly for investments. I'm guessing that is so.
Yes, she does not have knowledge for all the domains, I would say, but
Hmm.
she has, particularly, she is, you can say, expert in LIC.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. And tell me a little about your financial goals also. Financial goals, financial timelines.
Financial goals. Okay, I really don't think much about all these things, but I'm just going with the flow. It's just happening, and I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. That's it. So I don't think much, but yeah, I also want to do good amount, good investments, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe I don't have any such goal, I would say. Let's
Hmm.
see how it happens. I'm just
Uh,
hoping for the best. So I
hmm.
don't have any plans for as
Hmm.
such.
Okay. Yeah, uh, how it happens, how it shakes out, and what
Hmm.
comes out. What we use the word shake out. How it shakes out in the sense, how will it happen? I will write it on chat also.
Oh,
So how it shakes
okay.
out in the future, and based on that, I
Yeah,
will make further decisions. I think that for me also, it's very much like that. I've just started
yeah.
working, and for me also, my investments,
Okay.
although they are there, they are quite limited, and again, my knowledge is pretty limited. That's why. Mm.
Same
Is
here.
it is it by the way something you like, updating yourself every now and then on shares, on mutual funds? It's something that takes up a lot of your time, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Mm.
I don't do that. Actually, as I said that I had a desire to invest in mutual funds. So
Mm.
uh, I mean, uh, put some time to learn about it, and then that's it. I did. I mean, I just opened the mutual funds, and that's it. I don't do it now. I don't
Mm.
check the anything, any updates
Mm.
or anything like
Mm.
that, any information regarding that.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
just,
Yeah, yeah, in this case we can say I
yeah,
don't keep checking it. I don't keep checking it.
yeah. I don't keep checking it, right?
Hmm. Okay, okay. And so I think you do have some idea like where your funds are and whether they are going up or down. I think this much
Yeah,
idea
yeah,
you
yeah.
have, but yeah.
There's an app where I can check. I checked
Hmm.
that, but I don't check uh,
Yeah,
anything
which
else.
mutual fund is going up, which is going down, and so
Yes,
on.
yes,
All this, I think
yeah.
you're not checking.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. What is the one person in your network who is like a financial genius, like a finance genius, whom you can
Yeah,
just go to and ask?
yeah. one of my cousin, as I told you, he is the genius. I mean, he
Hmm.
always keep researching on all of these things. I mean, whenever I see him, he was there in our house for quite a some quite for
Quite
some
some
time,
time.
right?
For
Yeah,
quite some time.
for quite some time, right?
Hmm.
So whenever I see him, he is like on his laptop and he's doing some research, and I'm like, oh my God, he's doing I mean, every time he's doing, he's learning something or the other, and
Hmm.
especially that is regarding this finance and all.
Ah, okay.
So
Hmm.
he's a genius. You can ask anything, and he has answer for that.
Hmm. Okay. So,
Yeah.
by the way, I think because for you also it is very much like me that your financial investments have only just started and they're quite limited. So
Hmm.
perhaps this is a question you won't have a very proper answer to. But have there ever been any decisions that you made which turned out to be very good or which turned out to be very bad?
In terms of financial
Yes.
decision,
Hmm.
uh, nothing in investment,
Hmm.
but I took a very bad decision once,
Hmm.
for which I had to, how do I say this? My,
I had to suffer the consequences, maybe.
I had to suffer a
Hmm.
loss of money. So,
Ah,
what
okay.
is the exact? Is
I
there
had
any?
to I had to bear losses. We can say I had
Yeah,
to
bear
suffer losses,
losses.
bear losses. Hmm.
Yes, because of my due to my bad decision, and I took it on my own. I did not actually. I did talk to my parents as well, but they were actually, they were actually they did not want me to do that, but still I did it. So I
Ah.
had to suffer,
Hmm.
loss of. Yeah, I had to bear losses, right?
Hmm. Yeah, bear losses. Hmm. And that must with me also once or twice it happened there. It was not related to losses in that way, but there were one or two times when I was once there was when I was strict. There are some people who like go about playing out some scams or something, and
Yeah,
someone played it on me. It was a
exactly.
very yeah, it was a very short one. Like I didn't lose much money. It was just 1,000 rupees. Like
Okay.
compared to living in Delhi, that's like an admission fees.
Yeah.
You because they steal things. It happens a lot in
Ye-
metros. You're just going there and
Yes.
they pickpocket your laptop or something. So, but still,
Mm-hmm.
with me, it happened. It was very guilty. Has it ever something of that sort? Has it ever happened with you?
No, no.
Hmm. Ah, okay.
Any such things did not happen. But the loss which I'm talking about, it's happened for my fault only. There's no,
Hmm.
I mean, there's no fault for others' fault was not, or not. Oh God, why I make things so complicated?
Yeah, try to frame the
Okay, no
sentence.
problems anyway.
Hmm. No, but yeah,
Yeah,
try to say the sentence. Yeah.
means others' faults were not involved, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah,
So it happened because of my fault only.
yeah,
It was
it
owing to
happened
my
because of
fault that
my
it
fault
happened.
only. Yeah.
Others had nothing to do with it. We can say
Yes,
simply.
others have nothing to
Hmm.
do with it.
Hmm. Because
Correct.
of my fault, we can say because of my fault or owing to my fault.
Okay.
We can
Okay.
use these, and
Owing to
others had
my
nothing to
fault.
do with it. Hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. One or two errors quickly. I use this expression. I'm educating myself on this particular topic on this subject. We can use that. So I'm becoming more financially literate, as you were trying to say. We can say that, or I'm educating myself on it. I'm making myself more aware of it. That is the one you used. That is also correct.
Okay.
By mistake, you said the superiors of mine. Well, it would be my superiors.
Yeah, my
I asked,
superiors.
yes, I asked my superiors, right?
Okay.
And my mother doesn't have knowledge for all things. Well, she doesn't have knowledge of all the
Oh,
investment opportunities. Knowledge
okay.
is something we have of something.
Hmm.
What else? The pronunciation of these two words, I think you already are aware of this concept, but the pronunciation is at times not evident. Singular is this, the plural is these.
These.
These things. In the conversation, it sounded a bit like this things. That is
Yeah.
something.
I
Hmm.
mean, when I try to put uh, attention in each words, then it gets very slow. My maybe my pace decreases with
That
that
could, yeah, that
consciousness.
could happen. The thing is that for me, I never had to go through that phase because much of what I started my journey with was reading books, and for years I kept went on reading books, and I used to read them aloud also. It was just a habit of mine, and that's why I became quite articulate with many words. That's why I never had trouble with
Yes.
pace. But yeah, I think that is something, some issue that people face. But yeah, it's not something you need to worry about. It's just that at times, if possible, try to reduce the pace if that is so. Because pace is the one thing you have to alter in comparison to other things. Making mistakes and speaking slow, well, you always choose speaking slow, you know. If you have to reduce the pace, do that at times. But try to make sure that the words are coming out properly. After a while, it doesn't matter, you know. After a while, you are able to come back to the actual pace.
Hmm.
Okay. uh, and you said put attention on each thing. Well, sorry, in each thing you said it would be put attention to each thing. I think on
Hmm.
would also work.
To
Put
each
attention
thing.
to. I'm attentive of everything. With prepositions it's a bit difficult, you know, because there's
Mm,
no
yes.
real way to no easy way to actually remember them. It's difficult. Twice you forgot s. One of my
Okay.
cousin, well, it would be one of my cousins,
Cousins.
and he always keep researching. Well, he always keeps researching about this thing or that. Hmm. Okay. Well, as for vocabulary also, well, it's quite generic, the feedback they have given you. I'm not sure
Mm.
because vocabulary is, well, there is not much to it. Sometimes it happens that today you were trying to say something, but you were stuck there. In those cases, as we discussed in the previous session, we just have to find another way where we
Mm.
can say it.
Yes,
As
yes.
for, yeah, there are I will have to take more sessions, and then only I will tell you if, as far as vocabulary is concerned, there's something more that you should do. But yeah, in general, vocabulary is something that we always just go on learning while
Yes.
we are learning all the other skills. While we are focusing on all the others, it goes parallel. So it's like
Mm.
just watch English content, read English content. That's how you learn it. By the way, besides these sessions, are there other things that you do? Watching something,
These
reading
days,
something.
actually, I'm not getting much time to practice, but I try to practice, try to listen to some contents in on YouTube, and
Hmm.
try to whenever I come across any new word, I try to make sentences with those. So this
Hmm.
kind of practices I'm doing, but not daily. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
that
very
is.
hectic.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That is fine. You know, with all working professionals, this is something that is bound to be there. I
yeah,
have noticed this one thing. It's a very, it's an advice that at first it doesn't seem much important, but it is very, very important. When you are at the level where you are right now, you should make sure that it's not just words that you are picking up. It's usually like actual phrases, actual expressions. I'm not just talking about idioms, but the entire phrase, just pick it up like that. For instance, all the verb, the preposition, the object, everything together, just pick it up like that. It sounds very unimportant at first, but I've seen it, it helps a lot.